everybody. Today I'm gonna make a short tutorial on how to make ramen noodles. These. And some people say it ramen noodles and some people say it ramen noodles. But I think the correct way to say it is ramen noodles. I guess it depends on where you're located. But they are made, they look like they're made somewhere, but they're actually made in the USA, because I looked on the back. So I don't use plastic, personal choice. I like to use a red bowl. So we get our red bowl, and we're gonna set it down on the table. Now, again, Red Bull is what I use. If you don't have a Red Bull, I think you can get them at Target. Okay, so now hold on. Okay, so now we're ready to pour our ramen noodles. The part I cut off is right here, and I grab it. Make sure you don't spill, because they just like to fall out of there. And just pour it all in there, like that. Now you always get this. This little guy here is one of the most important pieces of making ramen noodles. It's the chicken flavor, so don't lose this, okay? I put it right there, right beside the other part. So next is my favorite part. Putting water in the ramen, in the bowl. And this is one of the most important aspects of making ramen noodles. So we're gonna grab our bowl, and we're gonna put it right here. I usually hold it, but I can't right now. And we turn the water on, but I turn it low. Turn the water low. I get the little sprayer, and I like to spray them down, kind of like they're having a little shower. And I make sure they all get wet. Now, you want to make sure that you stop as soon as all of the noodles are covered in water, and you have a nice consistency there. If you have too much water in the bowl, it will be too much water in the bowl. You usually put like a nice even number. So 50 minutes, I think, is what we're doing, and we're gonna see how it comes out. While your ramen noodles are cooking in the microwave, I like to use that time to prep. So here's my flavor packet. I'm gonna go ahead and prep it so that I can pour it into the bowl. So let's see if I can cut this one-handed. Okay, it's proven to be quite difficult. Hold on. So now I have opened up my flavor packet, and it's ready to go. Make sure you don't spill it, because you don't spill any. If you spill your flavor packet, you're just gonna have noodles. A lot of times I like to rap or sing while I'm waiting on my noodles to cook. So you can do that to pass it. Oh, speaking of time, my ramen noodles. And it's really hot. Now what we're gonna do while it's hot, this is so important, you're gonna make sure you sprinkle our powder just right in there, real good, and it's time to stir. And I use a spoon. I always use a spoon to stir. Some people try to use forks, and you just really don't get the full stirrage by using a fork. So I like to really get in there and just make sure I get it fully blended with the powder. You want to make sure that powder is nice and evenly distributed into the noodles to get that full, beautiful flavor in every bite. I used to go right in and start eating, because by the time you're done making your ramen noodles, you just want to eat them. And I made that mistake too many times and burned my mouth a whole bunch. But now I learned to wait. I'm gonna learn to wait and let them cool off. So I like to go to the freezer. It's hard to do it. And once I get my freezer open, I like to put my noodles in there next to the pizza rolls and the ice cream. And you can see that steam coming off there real nice. And I like to just put it in there and close the door. And I let really cool. And so periodically I'll go and I'll check on them. I'll stir the noodles a little bit, and I just want to make sure because whenever I'm ready to eat my noodles, I like to eat like big old spoons, and I like to eat them really fast. And so if they're cooled off completely, it really helps with the enjoyment and with enjoying your meal. So now I'm gonna go to my freezer. It's time for get my ramen noodles out of that freezer next to those pizza rolls. Let's rescue them. And we're gonna put it down, and we're gonna get a nice big old chunk here. Oh, no, come on now. Get us a big old chunk here. The moment of truth. Just like Mama made them.
Get him, Lil Billy. Get it, Billy. Turn up, little